What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. So we are ready to continue up, take out the Caria rural manor. But before that, a couple folks pointed out that there is a Deathbird that I missed right around here, over where Patches typically is. So obviously Patches is not here, as we killed him already. That Deathbird should be. So right around here, yep. Bloodstains. I got a fun weapon for this guy. Oh yeah, that works about as well as I thought it would. Deathbird destruction! And I probably should be like saving these holy weapons for like the later Deathbirds when they actually get like really hard, but like, you know, it's not like it's a huge concern. But so for those that are like, what did he even just use? I don't. How did that bird just obliterate it? That is the Blade of Calling. It's a fun weapon. Not a lot of people know about this one. It is the holy counterpart to the Black Knife. And you find this basically on your way to the mountaintop of the Giants. The elevator that takes you up to the pathway that gets you there. You need to hop off the elevator and you pick that up part of the way there. So, very, very strong weapon. Obviously, as you saw, it does a lot of holy damage. It doesn't have the health loss effect that the Black Knife has, but it's still, I mean, it obliterates nonetheless, as you just saw. Remember a time where I was actually trying to make a build. It was the blade of using both that and the Black Knife. I think of it as like a light and dark type thing, but the build just didn't pan out. The problem with daggers is like you just can't, basically, unless you decide to make your character into like a monster, you don't have the poise that you need. It's one of these things. Anyway, you don't have the poise that you need to really, like, you can't trade with anything with daggers unless you're a poise beast. And if you're a poise beast, I mean, it's kind of, I don't know, it just doesn't fit, you know? If I'm using daggers, I want to be like stealthy and sneaky, and you really can't. I mean, I guess, you know what, let me say that again, though. If I was at a low level, I think it might be possible. I was at, I don't even know what's down here, son. If I was at a lower level, like 60, I could probably invade with daggers and get kills. But at like 125 and above, it's not happening. Oh, it's this area. I don't remember. I might actually want this on. Okay. Is this the right one? Maybe? Well, that at least gets me back the key I used to get down here. I always get turned around in here. I mean, it's designed to be designed to kind of confuse you and wrap you in here a little bit. Okay, I know where we're at. Got a big guy. I can run past him. Which is the boss. Boss, which is double crystallines. A blunt. Oh, they're coming for me. Oh yeah, there we go. Ooh, actually hurt a lot. Big punch. Whenever we get DLC, even though I'm going to be playing through it on a faith-ish build. I'm saying faith-ish because, you know, it's like... Actually, no, it's a faith build. It is a pure faith build now that I think about it. Anyway, the point is I could probably still do very, very similar to what I'm doing exactly right now. That same build. Stuff. We gotta hit up you, and then we'll go through you, and then we'll hit up... I'm not talking about, you know, just like pulling out weapons like this. I could definitely do that, you know, because at this point all of the builds have been built up, so they all have tons of weapons that are leveled up. And, I mean, if you wanted to actually put in the time to grind, you could actually do this on console. Given most of your weapons would be at 24 instead of 25, the damage difference at that point really isn't that much. It's just you would be grinding a lot of runes and then buying a lot of upgrade mats to get every single weapon up to plus 24 on console. Be a bit more of a pain in the ass, but you could do a run like this yourself on console. Anyway, this next fight... Different weapon. I just want to have like one cutting and then one blunt. Execute. So I want strike. Sure. I think I can kill this next one just using Great Heal. If I play it right. Where's it at? There we go. I think Great Heal is strong enough. We'll find out. Well, gotta throw out my heal. Oh, that's funny. I actually covered that in the walkthrough, but I'm sure a couple people are still gonna be like, hold up, what? Did you just... what happened? My OG gamers will know. Using pure powers of Holy to just explode undead. Or the first time I ever got to experience that back at the Final Fantasy VII. And there was some fights where, like, you'd have to fight these just obnoxious enemies. And, one of the cheesiest tricks you could do... remember... One of the craziest things you could do, though, is if you had X potions, which were these potions that would do... I believe the X potions were the 9999 potion. It's basically a full heal. Or no, hang on. Maybe X potions were 1000. I don't know. I've played so many games with so many potions. I might be getting them mixed up. But anyway, the point is there was this potion, and you usually had a bunch of them because if you're like most people, you end up just holding on your consumables till the end of time when you play games. So you can just throw this potion at the zombie, and since it healed, did 9999 damage and would instantly kill the zombies. So, coolest things I've ever seen that. You know, the first time you like realize something like that, you're like, what? That's so cool. It's something. You should do just fine. Over here. I mean, I doubt I'm gonna have any issues, but if these assholes want. We're not doing this, handsies. backeth the fucketh up it. Definitely one of the coolest weapons in the game. It just makes it that much cooler that these guys are very weak against fire. It goes off and it's just like whoosh, it just shreds them. It's also up there in terms of rarity. It's one of the harder to find weapons in the game too. I mean, it's not hard to find, but it's hard to farm. It takes a, I think this thing is like a 1% drop chance or something. Okay. Actually use this to get the kill, so we can get rid of it. Out of my way. Slow me down. You know, this series is kind of funny in the context of 1.06. There's been a lot of discord going around online about the Rivers of Blood nerf. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think it's fantastic because it just pulls it more in line with other options. You know, like it's not like every single person is using Rivers as a crutch anymore. I mean, it's still good. We'll use it at some point in this playthrough. But it's not like, oh yeah, Rivers does all the damage. Like it's good, but it's not like the end all be all of katanas now. Which is, I mean, that's what you want, you know? You don't want one weapon to outshine so many other weapons. But anyway, so there's obviously a lot of people on the PvP side that are very happy. Some of them probably going a little too far, like, yeah, you all fucking suck. You're never gonna be able to. You can't do anything. Ugh. But at the same time, on the pro River side, which is a statement I never thought I would hear myself make, you have people that are like, "This is bullshit. They're nerfing PvE weapons for the sake of PvP and blah 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 blah. You know, they should just balance it separately. This is crap. I'm not playing the game anymore." And what's so weird to me is, like, one, you know, even if we were to put how annoying it is to deal with in PvP, despite the fact that it's not that strong to someone that just knows how to parry, I think the bigger problem was how strong Rivers of Blood was in PvP. Like, God, you could absolutely, I mean, Fire Giant, you could shred Fire Giant with Rivers. Millennia, you could shred Millennia with Rivers. With the exception of, like, the final boss, you could quite easily go through the game and just tear stuff up with Rivers of Blood. And that's what's weird, is all these people that they're suggesting it was, you know, a nerf to a PvE weapon for the sake of PvP, but, like, the weapon was clearly overbalanced from a PvE perspective as well. Like, you know, regardless of if you think the weapon was nerfed because of PvE or PvP, the reality is that it was overtuned in both, and a nerf was needed. But anyway, so the whole point, I know I'm kind of like, you're probably sitting there like, what point is Cowboy making here? The point is, it's just weird to see some people so upset about it, because, you know, this series is the perfect example of how literally every weapon in the game can be viable. Like, even weapons that you don't see a lot, like the Milo sword. Every weapon can be viable. But I do like that little running attack this thing does. Alright, toss out the Sword of Milos though, that one's gone. And then I'm not really worried about the dragon, because... Oh no, wrong way. I turned around. The dragon, I mean, until we can actually fight it up it at Ronnie's Rise, there's no real point in after it. But I do have to go over there and grab the head that way just to grab the warp. Go do that real fast. Yeah, but I mean, honestly, it's everything in this game is viable. And this isn't even really like a specialist build. Yeah. It's quite literally just a jack of all trades. Like I just have stats and soft caps so that I don't have to respec. Like, you know, if you wanted to, a perfect example, if I had a strength weapon that I wanted to really use and I was at level 400, dude, I would have 99 vigor, 99 endurance, 99 strength, any like intelligence, faith, or arcane I needed for stat caps. Like, it would be a level 400 strength build. God, it would be such an insanely just raw, beefy build. Part of me almost wants to do it now, just to see, like, oh, how strong would we be with a specialized build at level 400? What's it gonna look like? Oh, he dropped some weapons before I forget. Boom, 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 boom. We gotta do. That goes, and Where's the Milo sword at? I passed it? I feel like I passed it. Yes. Oh, there we go. Sword of Milos. I haven't really touched the curved swords yet, and I will get to those, but it's up to you. Until I can fully kill you, I have no interest. Be gone. There is the red wolf out here, but I mean, it's a red wolf. I don't know. I don't know if I want to bother killing the red wolves, because there's a couple of them throughout the game, and they're all just as annoying. We're yet on time anyway. 20 minutes? Dang. I try to make my way up to the academy as well. The Caria Knight. Big trolley type. Does that do anything besides just Ghost Flame on the sword? Wonder why I haven't worked with this before. It's not bad. I mean, 849 on a two-handed. Up to 879. I mean, it beats out Death's Poker. We'll beat out that. It's got a respectable amount of AR on it, and it is kind of cool. I think it's not very flashy, you know. You know what? It's freaking what's his name? The guy in the DLC, Ashes of Ariendo. It's like his sword. Oh well, I killed a boss with it, so it's gotta go. So, let me see. I'm just kind of like checking off the list. We're gonna use Alabaster, I guess. That on, why not? So do we want to do, well, we could just do the Magma Wyrm real fast. We're here. And I think that makes more sense than like, I mean, well, the alternative is I start making my way into regular Caria, but and this guy also counts as a boss, so we'll kill him. Get him out of the way. Why not, you know? Though this one is kind of annoying, so I might pull out a proper summon for him. Oh yeah, let's do them. It'd be really fun with this. When we were back at launch, I was like, this would be a great spot to have some fights. And you got a little bit of uneven ground. People could fly up here and try to be cheeky with the ladder, run off into the things. Nobody liked it. Everyone was like, nah, this spot's whack. Still think it's just, I mean, like, how many dueling spots do you have that are just like kind of atmospheric and foggy like this? Not a lot. Not a lot. Pretty good spot. I will be changing our fashion up after this episode. We've done our holy paladin thing for a minute. Go to a grungy mage hunter next. Where's the exit? When did they buff this? I don't remember it being that big. perfectly timed iframe roll. Masterful skills. Think I'm gonna need you anymore? I'll keep you on. Take you off. Nope. Nope. Instantly heavy load. We ain't doing any of these baddie bullshit games. Could not do it. Gonna warn you again, Bat. I have to get off this ladder, ending your entire life. I think the one thing about this build, I don't have so much this build, because this isn't really a build at all, but the thing about this run that does feel OP is just how big my FP bar is. Because like, once I had hit my soft caps, I was like, where do I put other stuff? And I was like, screw it, just dump it all in mind, I guess. And, man, tell you what though, having a massive blue bar like that, kind of nice. Not gonna lie, I like it a lot. Like if we hit, with the DLC, if we start seeing the general level go up, like people start gravitating towards like 200 or whatever, we're definitely pumping that FP bar. It's nice. I don't have to worry about like flasks constantly. I'm just like, I'll cast my stuff. Boom. Out of the sky. Feel the power of gravity. Sir Isaac Newton dropping his balls on your face. So those. Archers at the ready. Guys are fun. There's only 3 of them, but they shoot frostbite arrows. No, don't go after the archers. Come back here. No, leave them alone. They're my friends. Bitch, I said leave my archer friends alone. Frostbite proc, get him. I believe in y'all, you can do it. This was actually one complaint I saw from a lot of people regarding like multiple playthroughs, is the summons just, they don't scale. So on subsequent, like once you're past like, you know, New Game Plus, the summons, they just begin to slack off. They don't keep up with how much damage you're able to do and how much health enemies have, and slowly becomes sad. But let me take some stuff out of here. So, you are discarded. You're discarded. Isn't there something else? Guess I could discard you. And it's a shield. Didn't really kill anything. Yeah, screw it. I'll throw it out. Why not? Not like I'm gonna miss it. I have a multitude of other shields to choose from, and I was using that one for its fashion. There we go. Alright. Not that. Looking good. Marked the wrong spot. Oh no, that was the right spot. Oh. So yeah, let's wrap. We're gonna go here. I am going to set my guy up to be disgraced mage who's here to murder all of regular Caria. That'll be fun. And yeah, we'll pick things up in the next part, so stay tuned. And I will catch you all then. Good journey.